What is the history, religion and fate of Kashmir? How it became Jammu and Kashmir? How far back we can track its history? If you are curious to know these answers and many more interesting facts, watch the complete video. Don't forget to subscribe to Curious Egg. Kashmir is a valley in Himalayas. Kashmir has beautiful tourist attraction sites including lakes, meadows and snow-capped mountains. And the whole region is currently divided between India and Pakistan, while India administers the largest portion. Religion played an important role in deciding the fate of this region. This peaceful and beautiful place in the Himalayas became a war zone. So it is important to check the play of religions in this region since beginning of time. History of Kashmir can be traced back to the times of Lord Shiva. The whole Himalayan region is still considered as the home of Lord Shiva. People in this region were Shaiva Hindus. Amarnath temple of Lord Shiva in Jammu Kashmir is very holy place for Hindus. According to Hindu Puranas, during the Vedic age, Saptarshi Kashyapa claimed this land by drying out the big Satisar lake. The name Satisar came after goddess Sati, who is consort of Lord Shiva. As Saptarshi Kashyapa claimed this land from water, the place got the name Kashyapamar, and later it became Kashmir. Kashyapa was son of Rishi Maharishi, who was son of Lord Brahma. Ancient Greeks called Kashmir as Casperia, and the Chinese pilgrims in 7th century after death called it Kashimilo. Wait, what? How Greeks know Kashmir? Well, because when Alexander the Great from Greece invaded India, King of Kashmir fought alongside King Purushottam against Alexander. That's how they know about Kashmir even in before Christ era. Kashmiri Pandit Kalhana wrote the detailed history of Kashmir dating back to Lord Shiva in his book Rajatarangini, meaning River of Kings. Even many Persian historians followed his works in later years. Kashmir region was home of Sanskrit language and Sanskrit Pandits. Famous Sanskrit language folklore book Panchatantra came from here, dating back to 200 before Christ. India's first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru was a Kashmiri Pandit. Kashmir was under the rule of Hindu kings until 14th century. Buddhism started in Kashmir by Mauryan Emperor Ashoka in the 3rd century before Christ. Mauryans built many Lord Shiva temples here. Most importantly, the city Srinagar was built at their time. Buddhism spread from Himalayas to Tibet and China, and Kashmir became a holy place and pilgrim for Hindus and also for Buddhists. Mauryan Empire was succeeded by Kushan dynasty Emperor Kanishka in 2nd century AD. Islamic rule in Kashmir was started from Rinjan, who was also known as Sadruddin Shah. He served as minister for King Sahadev of Kashmir and later came to power in 1320 AD after a series of events, and he started Muslim rule in Kashmir Valley. Muslim rule sustained here for almost 5 centuries. Around this time, some Kashmiri natives also converted to Islam through Sufi preachings. This religion conversion happened through their choice, no force and no pain. According to historians, Sadruddin Shah also practiced Shaivism. There was a great harmony between Hindu and Islam religions. But frictions started after Mughal invasion in 1586 when Emperor Akbar conquered Kashmir. Later, Shah Jahan ruled Kashmir from Srinagar. Mughals built mosques and palaces to establish Islam in the region. After Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb, influence of Mughal Empire declined. In 1752, Afghans' Durrani Empire conquered the region and ruled until 1819. Hindus and Muslims both were suffered under Afghans' rule. Afghans were succeeded by Sikh rule starting from 1819. During the Afghans' rule, Kashmiri native Birbal Dar started a revolt against Afghans and asked help from Maharaja Ranjit Singh. Maharaja Ranjit Singh was known as Sher-e-Punjab, meaning Lion of Punjab. He fought in many wars against Afghans. In 1819, Maharaja Ranjit Singh conquered Kashmir and started Sikh rule in Kashmir. Hence, this region also consists of Sikhs, besides Hindu and Muslims. By 1840, Maharaja of Jammu, Gulab Singh, conquered Kashmir region, and the whole region termed as Jammu and Kashmir since then. In 1846, East India Company came to the picture by winning First Anglo-Sikh War, and Maharaja Gulab Singh came under British administrative control following Lahore Treaty and Treaty of Amritsar. From 1846 to 1947, British played their cards and all the Sikh kings came under control of British. According to the 1941 census, Jammu Kashmir population was 77% Muslim, 20% Hindu and 3% others. During their rule, British tried to lay definitive borders for Jammu Kashmir, but it was practically impossible as the region covered with mountains and valleys and largely uninhabited. No permanent human settlement in majority of the region. The borders were not clear because of this situation. Some of the borders with Afghanistan and Russia were settled out during the British rule. Jammu Kashmir was a princely state as it was administered by kings in 1947. During the time of independence, for many of the princely states of India, British gave the right to choose their administrative state. Accordingly, Jammu Kashmir was given choice to stay either independent or to become a part of India or Pakistan. Hari Singh, the Maharaja of Kashmir in 1947, chose to be independent, but later, due to the revolution among the Muslim population in the region and neighboring Pashtun tribal invasions, he sought India's support and agreed to bring Jammu Kashmir under India's administration with special privileges. Accordingly, Article 370 was introduced to protect Jammu Kashmir's status by giving special provisions. Even after it came under the control of India, the local revolutions did not stop. Pakistan supported the revolutions and occupied some land already, as it wants to merge Jammu Kashmir with it. At this point, United Nations intervened and ordered for ceasefire in January 1949. India and Pakistan stopped their war, and unofficial line of control was established as the border between Pakistan-administered and India-administered areas of Jammu Kashmir. China also became a major part of the game in later years through direct war. Pakistan-occupied Kashmir is that part of Jammu Kashmir which was invaded and occupied by Pakistan in 1947. The region is referred by the United Nations as Pakistani-controlled Kashmir. Pakistani-controlled Kashmir can be divided into two parts. Number 1, Azad Jammu Kashmir, and 2, Gilgit-Baltistan. Azad Jammu Kashmir is now governed under Azad Kashmir Interim Constitution Act of 1974. It has its own president, prime minister and own council, but the governing structure is powerless and dependent on the Pakistani government even for the smallest issues. To see the story from India point of view, according to Article 370 of the Indian Constitution, Jammu Kashmir had special status from 1954, and majority of the Jammu Kashmir had been administered by India. Article 370 is present in the Constitution titled Temporary, Transitional and Special Provisions. Accordingly, Jammu Kashmir had power to have separate constitution, flag and autonomous power over administration. But in October 2019, India ended Jammu Kashmir's autonomy and redrew the region's map. Accordingly, it is divided into two union territories, Jammu Kashmir and Ladakh. This gives India to have direct power over the regions and take direct administrative or military actions to protect the borders. Tensions are again building up recently because of many complex situations in Jammu Kashmir. The fate of the Kashmir changed through ages, and no one really knows when peace can be restored in that magnificent land. Well, thank you all for watching this video. For more related videos, look for the links in description below. For more updated videos, please subscribe to Curious Egg and click bell icon